in this video.
Yeah, if you look at the size difference, pulling back a little bit off the corner.
What a shocker, I bought more tools from Lidl, the Parkside range. There's some crackers in this lot. Plus we'll have a look what else is coming out. I'm halfway through editing some videos, so I thought I'd get this one out quickly. They'll have to wait so you don't miss the boat. And I'm sure, like me, a lot of you have been out in the garden all weekend doing your gardening chores. Hence why my face is slightly tomato coloured. Before we have a look what I bought, let's have a look what else is in the middle aisle of the things I didn't buy and the things I haven't shown in other videos before. Also, another giveaway in this video. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. Yep, it's tool drop day at Lidl, the 11th of May. And first thing, Henry Pet. Now, I'm curious about these. Are these smaller than an all Henry? Anyway, they're 130 quid. Japanese pull saw, the traditional one. I might have bought one of them, but slightly different. They're a £5. Hole saw set, and then we've got this angled bit holder, and then flexible drive shaft, and then we've got some hinge drill bit sets. I should have picked some of them up, actually. Anyway, £3. Then we've got these foldable Allen key set and Torx bit set. I've got a similar one, I'll show you in the video. And then we've got all these pliers, like pipe wrench, needle nose pliers. I've got a couple of those. I'll show you them. They're slightly different what you see in the video. 2, 4, 5 quid. And then we've got the tap and die set, £10. D-shackles, £4. And then we've got drill bit sets, various styles, and some bit sets as well. And they're £3 a pack. Then there's this parasol or umbrella, £70 for the garden. 3-in-1 ladders, normal ladders, step ladders, and stair ladders. £70. Apparently they're a lot cheaper, or £20 cheaper than Screwfix. Then we've got a hammock with a frame, £45. Dungarees, not my thing, but each to their own, £13. T-shirts, £3. 12-volt cordless drill. I've seen these before. You can take the chuck off and then it reveals the impact driver at the back with the battery and charger, 40 quid. I've not seen these before. Coloured varnish. Now, I bought a can of this. We'll try it out in the video. £4 a tin. And cat socks, 6 quid. Fibre disc set, £4. Back to the shed. Right then, as we saw in the video, coloured varnish. I got white, actually. I've not seen it before. Paint and primer, 2-in-1. 400ml, and I think this would be good for doing like tiles and the like. Scratch and impact resistant, quick drying, features quick drying, what's that? Alkyd, A-L-K-Y-D, resin varnish, indoor and outdoor applications, excellent coverage, many surfaces, e.g. metal, wood, plastic, glass, stone, cardboard, textiles, plaster, natural stone, for painting and repairing various surfaces. I first thought, is it like a gloss finish, but I think it's more for being scratch proof, more durable for worktops, for surfaces that are going to get a lot of use and abuse. Over to me a while ago, trying it out. This is me in the past, and I've got a tile here, slightly textured, as you can see. So here's the tile, almost dried actually, but you can see the shine on one side. I've only done one side. Just here. Let me put the other light on. Oh, there we go. So it's like a textured finish. Almost dry, but that's like glass. That's rough. And then smooth. And that's just one coat. So loads of applications. As we can see on the can, it's showing a vase on there. But I think for surface areas that are going to get impact from stuff, things are going to bash onto it, or on the corners, or something that's got like drawers in it, or whatever that's likely to chip off. Pretty good stuff. And there was all sorts of colours, black, silver, pink, blue. Anyway, next, I bought the Japanese pull saw, but it's got the cranked handle, or pistol grip, which someone mentioned in a video. Already got a straight handle one. This is from Parkside. Quite a few years old. Loads of use out of it. One side's got the coarser teeth, more for rip cuts, and then you've got the finer teeth here for the cross cut. Same as that one, actually. I think it's the same fitting. But you can press the button and open it and change the blades. So I think these are interchangeable. So same again, press the button to pull it out. That was appealing to me. That cranked handle there, just to give it a bit more force and a bit more guidance maybe. Clean, precise cutting with minimal effort, thanks to the pulling motion. Flexible saw blade with coarse and fine teeth. Saw blade can be replaced. The push of a button, no tools required. Ergonomic, angled with soft grip. Rubber. Trapezoidal teeth for cross cut and diagonal cuts, 19 teeth per inch. Triangle teeth for rip cuts, 6 to 10 teeth per inch. Sword blade dimensions, 325 by 85 mil. Blade thickness, 0.5 mil. And I know you can get thinner Japanese pull saws, but you normally get the bar on the top just to give it stability. You know, for doing like dovetail cuts, that sort of thing. What I use it for, cutting off dowel or just general offcuts, it's ideal. Cutting length, 300 mil. Scout Crafter trick. There we are. Instructions. Blade guards. Now this feels a little bit thinner than the other one. Yeah, it feels, oh, it is quite a bit thinner actually, which is a bonus, you know, for getting the dowels off and you want to sort of flatten it so it's on a flat surface so you get a flush cut. Proper fine teeth there. And I suppose that's more for doing rip cuts at the top. Clicks into place. Yeah, watch out for the button. It's a little bit stiff. There we go. It locks in place. I'm going to switch it over. And away we go. Triangular hole at the back for hanging it if you want to. Also a hole at the end of the blade. Rubber on the handle. Sufficient amount, even for your thumb. We'll give this a try. There's no point doing a massive demonstration with it. We know it's going to cut, but I'm more interested in how fine the cut is. I'm interested in how thin the cut is. So I've got it on the fine cut side or more of a cross cut. So going against the grain. And if I was doing a rip cut with the grain on that side. What I might do is do a cut with this saw and my old pull saw. Still haven't tidied this mess up, look. I must say that cranked handle makes a difference. Pulling back. There we go. That'll do. Zoom in a bit. So that is impressive. Look how fine that is. Let's get the other one. So this one's thicker. Yeah, you can see the difference. I'm pleased with that. £5. If by some miracle you're enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Cheers. Next. And then this tool holder for a belt, only £2.49, reduced to. Got me Stanley tool belt, and this is good, by the way. I can get everything in there. But sometimes you don't want all that space. You just want a few screws, maybe a screwdriver, tape measure, ruler, that sort of thing, and just feed it through on your own belt through those two loops there. And they also do bum bags as well for the same price, but I say they were reduced. Just for smaller tool carrying capacity. Stitch well together. 100% polyester. Wipe clean with a damp cloth. See loads of little jobs of that will come in handy. Next, early in the video you saw all those pliers and everything. I got the Concreters nippers. Dual material handles for comfortable controlled grip. Length 230mm. Rubber on the handles. Finish isn't bad. It's a little bit rough. The nippers seem to come together well. So as well as using these for like rebar, where you twist the wire around rebar to cross together and then you snip it when you're done, you can also use this for nibbling off tiles, nibbling off an edge, or scoring a line and nibbling up to it, and for whatever else you want to nibble or nip or snip. Let's get that tile. So if we want to take a little bit off the corner, nibble away until you found your desired shape or line or curve. There you just score a line and then nibble up to it. And these were £2.99 or 2 for a £5. Next, so I got this as well, adjustable wrench, 205mm long, right down to 0, obviously, up to 30mm. Doesn't go quite up to it. Let's measure the gap. Parkside calipers, which is, yeah, almost right enough. Nice finish on these. Come together nicely. There's any light coming through there. Just held it up to the light and there's a slight gap here. Nothing to write home about. What do you expect for £2.99? Or if you buy two, £2.50. Rubber on the handle again. Hole for hanging it. Job's a good one. Next. Now, I bought a tape measure, 10 metres long. I wanted to compare it to the Audi version, the Work Zone version, which is also 10 metres long. $4.99, and that was also $4.99, I think. 10 metre tape measure with slide lock, steady extension and retract. Let's turn that light off again. It just glares a little bit. Extension and retraction, belt clip and wrist strap. Centimetres and feet. Let's have a look. Here it is. Seems a bit more compact. Instructions. Yeah, if you look at the size difference, is the width of the tape the same? As near as. Notice this one straight away has got a magnet on the end. You can see. This one, no. Yellow compared to white, no big deal. Good amount of rubber on there. Well, saying that, look at all the rubber on the Audi one. A lot more, in fact. And down here. Button underneath to hold it in place. And the lock-off button as well. So, if we pull it out, lock him in place. This has got the same. Now, the difference being, which I do like this one for, in fact, I'm comparing them both. I'm pretty sure this was $4.99. I think it might have been more. I don't know. But anyway, we'll assume they're the same price. It's got this button here, so it's always locked off until you press that button. I won't let it go in because it will smash into there because it will just elongate those holes there. Wear it out. You don't get an accurate reading. It's got the button underneath the same. Clip on the back. Both got the clip. Both got the little wrist strap. As much as I'm a Parkside fanboy, I'll always say when Work Zone do a better job. And for me, they have. Next, as you would have seen earlier in the video, there was those foldable Torx and Allen key sets. Well, this one is the screwdriver and socket set, which I thought was quite unique. 12 pieces, £1.99. 3 slotted screwdrivers, 3, 4 and 5 mil. 4 crosshead screwdrivers. 4 sockets, 6, 8, 9 and 10 mil, and a socket adapter. I bought another one. I'm going to do this as a giveaway. Just put I'm in the comments and any other comments you like. Let's have a quick look. Ah, that comes out like that. That's dinky. Ah, look at those, look. Just slot onto there. You take out the adapter, square bit on there, slide him on there. We can do all nuts when we need to. We're on the move. Stick it in the car, stick it in the drawer in the house, stick it in a caravan, on a boat, out camping, or just keep it in your pocket for when you need it. So you can see we've got the crossheads there, flat edge just there. I like that. Rubber on the handle, of course. Indents and serrated for better grip. Good. Bargain. Next, I got this 12-volt cordless multi-sander, but I'll show that in the next video. Comes with battery and charger as well. 30 quid. And finally, let's see what's coming out on the 15th of May in Lidl. Straight away, I can see a cheapo strimmer. Mains one. That lounger looks good, though. 100 quid with a Lidl Plus app. Those chocolate croissants are amazing. Here we go. There's something on the next page which I'm really looking forward to trying out. So, strimmer with the Lidl Plus app. 300 watt motor, 1.6 mil line, so it's only really good, in my opinion, for grass. Right, you don't want to be trying weeds or brambles or anything like that with it. Petrol mower, we've seen them before, 150 quid. Incinerator, tenner, it's not bad. Here we go, look, garden pressure sprayer with a lance. You've seen in my video a bit back where I bought one of the cheaper versions. This was only about 3-4 quid. I'm only using it for weed killer. And I tried it out this weekend. Amazing. Really good for weed killer. Just put the dilute mix in there, just a little sachet, filled it up. Exactly what I wanted it for. This one comes with a lance, £12. Outdoor broom, 6 quid. These aren't bad. Wooden planters, £5. Different colours. Here we are, look. First thing draws my attention. Now it says here, a garden sprinkler assortment. And it doesn't list that, which is a timer. But it's got to be that, hasn't it? £8.99, because I'd like one of those. And the good thing about it, obviously we can set it as a timer for the sprinkler system, but also, instead of undoing the tap every time, we'll just press the button and out it comes. Find out next week. Retractable hose line, 50 quid, 25 metres. Brass tap and a sprayer, £7. Electric insect killer, £10. I've got one, not from Parkside. I bought one off Amazon, actually. I'm well happy with the one I've got. Put the link below if you're interested. Garden swing, 80 quid. But I'm really intrigued on how good these are.
and hose attachments, etc. And that's it. Unless you want plants. We like our hydrangeas in the back garden, £8. I like the white ones. So there we go, Thursday the 15th of May. Let me know what you're buying, what you've bought, and any other comments you like below. It's so hot in this shed, I need to get my fans on the go. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I've got some more videos I'm working on at the moment. One's a bit of a project build. Loads more videos to come. So if you're new here, subscribe. I've got loads more videos on my channel as well. Mainly Parkside tool reviews. Really looking forward to Makers Central this weekend coming. I'm there on the Saturday having a walk around. Trying to stick to a tool budget. Yeah, right. Always, if I made any mistakes in the video or forgot anything, put the comment below. It helps me and others. I'm not an expert. These are just things I get up to in my shed at the weekend. To enter the giveaway, put I'm in the comments below. I always say I'll only announce the winner in the next video or the video after that. I'll never put it in the comments. I'll put a link on the screen now to my other tool reviews. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Take care. And remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers. See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.